Alright guys, I don't know if you remember me telling you that I wanted to have a little catwalk over here on this side of the driveway because when we go out on date nights, I just don't like walking on the rocks. But this is what I did. We did just like a really rough concrete pad here, right here in the front. I had to patch a little spot here, of course. We'll pressure wash it in about a week or two and then repaint the actual driveway. But you see, this is a little catwalk that we created. And as you can see, it goes all the way back and it is still drying. You can see the difference in the color, but we cleaned up the line as we went along here because I realized that just doing it kind of like the rough version down there just didn't look as good. I mean, it doesn't look bad either, but it doesn't look good. It just, not the same as having this clean line over here. So yeah, it's still drying. We just finished up that portion. You see the darkest portion yesterday evening, which was Sunday. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I just kind of kicked some of the rocks back to fill in the space over there on the side. But I can't wait until it's dry and we're able to get everything all painted and tied in. It's going to look great. We kind of graded it to where if the rain hits it, it goes down that way. So yeah, it's really nice to be able to do these things. That's the beauty of watching YouTube. You see how to do these things and you just freaking do them. When I first bought this property, this big old chunk right here was dipped down. So I had to prop it up and get that repaired. And that's lasted a very long time. It's no longer sinking. And yeah, we just kind of added on to here. But yeah, with time, it's only going to improve more and more. And I'm excited to share you guys the details. But I think it looks good. I'm happy and satisfied with it. Yesterday, we removed an invasive tree from the garden. So it's looking kind of bald over here. We removed what's called a Brazilian pepper tree because it was dropping the little red berries everywhere. And in about couple of months of like spring rain starting February, March, you see all this dry grass right now? Well, not only will this dry grass, this is Bahia, will come in all bright green and beautiful, but also it's going to have a bunch of baby Brazilian pepper trees, and we don't want that. We really don't want that. So it's an invasive tree. It's illegal to plant. I did not plant it. It came with some mulch that the city had dumped for free in the back alley. And it filled in right here nicely. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the red berries, but I just don't want a bunch of those invasive trees growing here. So as you can see, we've got a nice bald patch going on here, but that's fine. The coffee tree has room to spread out, and yeah, everything is looking a little bit bare right now this time of year. I also had to remove another papaya tree from over here. It went barren as well because of you see this cabbage palm right there? It casts way too much shadow on it and it was just getting fungusy, and yeah, the whole arbor of it just disappeared and it was just like a stick up in the air. So it was the twin for this one. But yeah, I had to chop it down, as you can see. And that was heartbreaking because it was a fruit-bearing papaya for a couple of years, but it's gone now. Our next project over here in this area is to remove those two palm trees completely, get all this cleaned up, get another addition added onto this concrete pad, and put a workshop here. So we've got a lot of work to do in 2026. But before we get started on that one, we have this big old camphor tree that we're going to remove. You see that one right there? We've got to get that removed. So we've got a lot of work to do, guys. We had to roll up the, we have like a UV, what do you call it? I want to call it a screen, but it's not a screen. It's like a curtain made out of like that green material there that hangs here, but it's been flapping so hard and whipping around in these storms that it got caught on the top of this barbecue grill and got ripped up. It got caught in the back of this fan, got caught on those chairs. So it's all tore up. And yeah, it just wasn't protecting this area. It wasn't looking nice, and it was just getting worse and worse over the past couple of days. We had a huge windstorm yesterday afternoon, so we just kind of rolled it up, tucked it in with some ties, and that's it. Now look, it looks like all wide and open, beautiful back here. But yeah, that's what we got going on. And we've got this pressure washer that the neighbor was throwing away, and Johnny was like, what? There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, he inherited that. So don't leave your stuff around us. We'll come take it and use it, or fix it and use it. But yeah, a lot of times people think something's broken. They don't want to mess with it to try and figure out like what the actual problem is. So that happens. And that's how people like us end up getting free stuff. But yeah, I want to take a walk over here and see what is blooming on this tree. What in the world? Look how pretty. I don't even know what this tree is, guys. Do you even know what this is? It volunteered itself in my yard, and the leaves looks like a holly plant, but I don't even know what this is. I don't know. It's been here for going on 2 years now. I think a bird just dropped a seed and it just started growing. It's beautiful. Mango tree is nice and fluffy and healthy. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. Just thought I would kind of check in and show you guys what we've been up to. I know I haven't been consistent, but as you know, this channel does not generate any funds or anything like that, so I don't have a regular uploading schedule to adhere to. I just record this just to kind of document the growth in my life, the growth in my garden, and just share spiritual growth and mental, emotional growth, and also the growth in my garden. So I love doing that. I love sharing, and I love watching other people share. So I will talk to you soon. Stay blessed. Have a great day.